myself, so I cannot say thank you enough for being here for this event. If you guys know me, you know, if you're part of Young United Professionals, you know that I start every Young United Professionals meeting by talking about party foul. By talking about United Way of Delaware, because that's where we started, that's where we come from. So raise your hand if you know what United Way of Delaware does. Oh, we have a lot of you. That's good. You know, sometimes I go to audiences and they're like, oh, kind of, you know, you're not profit. So United Way of Delaware's mission is to maximize the community's resources in order to better the lives of all Delawareans. That's large and convoluted. So the best way to say it is that United Way of Delaware's mission is to make sure that everyone reaches their full human potential. That means we want every single person in Delaware to make sure that they are the best human that they can be in the area, and we do this by focusing on the areas of education, income, and health. United Way of Delaware is it's something that I guess I've fallen in love with. I started in November, and so I'm still very new with United Way, but I'm in love with the mission because I'm in love with helping every single person make sure that they become the best person they can be. Young United Professionals is an affinity group of United Way, and we are young professionals, and professional is anyone who is proficient at their craft, and young is whether you're young or young at heart, and we usually start at 21 and we usually end at 40-ish, but you know, we're not IDing at the door, so you guys are all welcome and you're all young and you're all professionals. And we really focus on networking events, making sure that we have professional development events like this, and then also making sure that we do a little community service, because it's really, really important to, you know, prove the mission and push the mission of United Way through community service. Tonight is one of our professional development events, and we're, again, so excited to have you, but then so excited to have this amazing panel that braved their way through the rain because they didn't want to disappoint us. So give them a hand. So I guess where this came from, you know, it's funny because you say if you plan it, people will come. So as Young United Professionals, we said we wanted to do a panel. We didn't really know what we wanted it to be. We just were like, we need a panel, and we want to learn from people, and we want to ask them questions. And that's just kind of, that's where it started. And I got the great opportunity to meet Megan. And Megan is right here. Megan Anthony works for 1313 Innovation, and she helped to make this dream and this like, oh, we want a panel, become a reality. So 1313 Innovation is one of our great partners for this event. And I can't say thank you enough to Megan and everyone. And then also everyone who's a part of Young United Professionals. So the people at the door who helps you come in. We have Pedro Moore here. We have so many people here who have helped support and make this event possible. And so I have to say thank you. And now, because, you know, it's been forever and we've waited so long to make sure everyone could get here, thank you guys for your patience. We can definitely start. I want to introduce our moderator tonight. Our moderator is going to be Tony Abraham. He's the lead reporter for Technically Delaware, the local technology news network. A graduate of Temple University, Tony's work has been published locally by Technically Philly, WHYY Newsworks, Generosity.org, Philly Mag, and Philly Pen. And, you know, he's a man of a lot of words, but when he said, you know, I like my words and myself to speak for itself, so he doesn't have a very long bio, which is also for me. And so without further ado, I introduce your moderator for tonight, Tony.
Welcome. Since we lost a little time, I want to get right into it. I want to introduce some of our panelists. Actually, you know what? I'm going to introduce all of them. So we're going to start with Paula down there, Paul McConnell of McConnell Johnson Real Estate and partner at 1313 Innovation, the place you are sitting in right now. We've got Michelle Basham, the CEO of YMCA of Delaware. We've got Hal Reel, founder of World Cafe Live. We've got Letitia Bracey, Director of Outreach and Special Projects for Senator Chris Coons. We've got Dr. Rosa Colon-Calaco here on the end. She's the VP of the Learning Institute and Chief Diversity Officer at Christiana Care. We've got Carol Arnott Robbins, Senior Financial Consultant and VP of M&T Security. And we've got Michael DeGrossa, VP of Business Risk Services at Essex Tech BRS.